I'm sure. I mean,
Your biggest fear is...
the ocean.
The ocean?
The ocean's fucking terrifying.
You're scared of the dark.
Not anymore.
Okay.
I've been scared of the dark since...
You used to be very scared of clowns.
I was, but until we filmed Tubby...
Then it was like exposure therapy. You got better.
I'm really not scared anymore. Like...
You'd be scared if one broke in here and tried to kill you.
Well, yeah, but who wouldn't fucking be? Tell me you wouldn't be fucking scared.
No, I'd be pissing myself.
Yeah.
I'd be like,
well, I think also, like... Well, like, definitely Tubby the Clown, but also, like, watching it, like... I love that movie so much, but, like, it did scare me, but I think I've watched it so many times.
When you were a little girl, the original
that was my first movie that scared me of clowns. That's what did it for me.
Mm-hmm.
Because, and I swear to God, to this motherfucking day, no one could tell me different. When my dad lived in Afton, and I would, like, have a visitation with my dad or whatever, I was taking a goddamn bath. No one could ever tell me different in my whole life. I don't know how.
Pennywise was in the bathtub with you?
Yes, because I was draining the tub and I saw him coming out of the fucking drain. Like, no one can fucking tell me different.
What would be the explanation for that?
It was fucking Pennywise. That's the fucking explanation.
Was he talking? Was he like,
he was like,
gonna say hello?
Okay, so I was draining the tub. I had like my Barbies and everything in there. I was draining it. And like his red hair and like his face was like swirling in the tub coming out of the drain, and I freaked the fuck out. Like I freaked out. Like I'm fucking like 5 years old. I'm not under drugs. Mm-hmm. I'm not under alcohol.
You had a
like
very real hallucination, probably.
No, it was real.
He's real.
He is real.
Pennywise IRL.
And okay, so wait, hold on. While we're getting on,
yeah.
Let me just start from the beginning.
Of Pennywise?
Yes. Just listen to this. Yeah. So. When I was staying with my grandparents, I went to the neighbors across the alley and we watched it. Mm-hmm. That's where it like all began. And then I stayed at my dad's and I saw Pennywise in the drain. Okay, and then from there on out, I've had this reoccurring dream my whole fucking life, to the point that I can control what I'm doing in the dream, because I always have this dream that I'm in this house. I don't recognize it. I do now because it's always in my dreams, but it's not anything like in my real life. And I'm always in this house, and Pennywise, like there's these fucking like tunnel ways and like secret passages to like this huge like underground basement under the house, and Pennywise lives there. And I used to have this fucking like recurring dream that I was constantly running from. I'm going through all these passageways that go through the walls, and I'm like trying to crawl through it, everything, to the point that like I've had the recurring dream so many times, I literally know all the passageways, everything. So when I have the recurring dream, I know how to get away from him. Like it's just freaky, okay? Mm-hmm. It's fucking freaky.
I got something even scarier.
What?
A freaky dream thing.
Tell me.
About like a movie character.
Okay.
So Insidious. Mm-hmm. Does it scare you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's scary.
Of course.
It's fucking terrifying.
It's terrifying. Insidious and Conjuring are fucking scary.
Both of them. Any James Wan.
Both of them.
We're scared of Dead Silence. Remember that movie with the ventriloquist puppets and the old lady?
Yes!
Yeah. Anything. Then they're all done by the same guy. James Wan did all those. So he just has like a root into both of our fears. Yeah. Because they're both terrifying to me. Like primally terrifying. Not just like ooh, something jumped out. Like it's like the images that they're showing are like haunt me. You know what I mean? So Insidious, that old lady, the lady with like the black wedding dress and shit like that. I have told this story to a bunch of people and nobody ever fucking believes me, but I swear to God.
I believe you.
You believe me already?
Of course I do.
I've told you this story, haven't I?
No.
Okay, but you just believe me inherently?
Of course I do.
Cool.
I told you this before.
Yeah. So when I was a little kid, I would have a reoccurring nightmare. I have not had it in forever, thank fucking Christ, because I don't know if I'd be able to handle it anymore. Right. I would think that I was like in it for real this time and to die of a heart attack. When I was a little kid, I had a dream where I was in like an apartment building, and it was like a nice one. It wasn't like decrepit or anything, but it was just empty. Like every single unit, it's like they had just built it and it was not being rented by anybody. So there was no history or anything with the building. And I was there with my grandma, because my grandma like is my mom basically, and like I trust her more than anyone in the world. And my grandma would be like, we're like looking at apartments to move in there, and I would be like a little fucker and I'd hide in like a closet or something. And like because I just did that, like you hide in coat racks to scare your fucking mom and shit like that. Funny, I would hide in the closet, and then the door. My grandma was like, "If you don't come out of there, I'm gonna leave without you." Like that whole thing, and the door wouldn't open, and my grandma would think that I'm just being funny, like it won't open, and then she would actually just leave, like get in a car and leave, and then I'd get out of the closet, and then I'd be chased by an old lady in like a black dress trying to I don't know, fucking stick her finger up my ass or something. You know, who knows? But it was terrifying. And I'm not fucking kidding or exaggerating or anything. It was literally that woman from Insidious. Like, black dress, same face, little candle.
Yeah.
Like, everything about her was one-to-one the same fucking thing. And so imagine how I feel after having this nightmare forever. Right. And all of a sudden a movie comes out called Insidious. And people are like, it's scary. And someone's also like, no, it's not. It's fucking stupid. And I watch it. And that opening scene with that fucking violin that's like... You know, and then it's like this little kid sleeping, and it pans over and it shows like a window, and you see her silhouette moving, and all of a sudden my heart starts racing, and I hear that violin, and that violin is like the music to my nightmares. Like, it wasn't, I didn't hear the violin, right. But like I could feel it coming,
right.
And I was like, oh my god, holy shit, like I'm about to have a panic attack. And then they show her, and I thought I was having a nightmare. Dude, watching the movie.
My pants.
How did I see her?
I don't know.
Did he have the same nightmare that I did? Is that an actual demon that people have interacted with?
Right.
Or was it just I was having a premonition? Or is it just a very fucking specific coincidence? You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Because I had no backstory to this character.
Right.
I just was chased by her in my nightmare.
Right.
And then I see this in a movie, and everyone, like, whenever anyone's like, that movie's kind of cheesy, that movie's stupid, I'm like, no, that movie's fucking terrifying.
Yeah, well, that's like the Babadook for both of us.
The Babadook is terrifying.
Terrifying.
It scares the fuck out of me.
Terrifying.
Yeah, like, I can barely fucking watch it.
I know. Yeah,
because of the shit with the mom.
Yeah.
Like, I am your mother. Like, all that. Because we both have fucking shitty parents, you know? And it's like, I was the annoying little fucking kid when I was a kid. When I was little, I was a little fucker.
Oh, I was too, 100%.
And so whenever people watch the movie, like, the kid's so fucking annoying, I'm like, I was that kid. Yeah. I was like a little shithead, you know, who was hard to deal with and drove my adults that were taking care of me up the fucking wall, and they went ballistic like that, you know, like, couldn't fucking handle me. And then the Babadook, like, just everything about that movie.
Babadook is fucking terrible.
I watched it with headphones on a laptop. Movie that didn't scare me at all. Like, I think it's a badass movie, but a lot of people say it's fucking terrifying, and I just don't find... I watched it with headphones on a laptop at night in a basement, lights off, full volume, didn't get me. With the closet door open, all that shit. You remember my grandparents' basement, how fucking freaky it was. Sinister. You remember Sinister?
No, Sinister's not that scary.
See, it doesn't get me.
I don't think so either.
And it's because it's like, but a lot of people find it fucking terrifying.
No.
Because you and I have specific things in our childhood that these things will scare us, but other things will not.
Yeah.
Because fear is just like comedy. What's funny to one person is not funny to someone else.
Right.
We have the same exact fucking baseline humor.
Yeah.
Everything that you find funny, I probably think is fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Anything I think is hilarious. We watched Tim and Eric's $1 billion movie, and it's the funniest fucking movie ever made. You know what I mean?
You want to watch Top Gun? It would literally mean the world to me.
It would literally mean the world to me.
You want to watch it again?
Yeah. But we are scared of the same things, too.
Yeah.
So, like, the Insidious terrified me. The first two did.
Yeah, Insidious is scary.
Yeah.
Conjuring is scary, I think.
I thought the first two Conjuring movies
were really good fucking movies. I really like them both. They're terrifying, but they're really good.
And I don't get scared by movies. It takes a fucking lot to scare me in a movie. And Hereditary scared me.
Oh, yeah.
That was fucking blood-curdling.
It's just like, most movies, it's just the jump scares that get me.
I don't get it.
Something like Hereditary or Evil Dead, the new one that we just watched, that
Rise.
shit had me fucking no.
You were so scared of Evil Dead Rise.
Dude, and we were watching in the theater, and I'm sitting there fucking covering my eyes, because for one, I was anticipating jump scares, but also the mom was just fucking creepy.
She's so evil.
She just freaked me out, and I think a lot of it is just because when I lived in Missouri, and we had all that paranormal shit happen in that house, like, something resonates with that, and it just would freak me the fuck out. Like, I just can't handle it.
I think it's also, without getting into like really fucking dark details, both of us come from homes that had a lot of domestic violence.
Right.
And so any movie where there's like a family that's being tormented by like a family member, that is going to strike harder. Yeah, it's triggering. Evil Dead Rise did not scare me as much because I'm like, chainsaws, boomstick, Evil Dead. But like when you were scared, I was like by proxy being scared of that movie.
I was fucking scared.
You were terrified.
Loved it. One thing about me is I'm gonna watch a scary movie, whether I'm scared or not. I will watch it. Like I might be covering my eyes sometimes and peeking through my fucking